The U.S. Central Bank raises rates for the 9th straight time by 0.25 percentage points, despite fears that the move could add to financial turmoil after a string of bank failures. The Ukraine army commander has vowed a counteroffensive against Russian forces in Bakhmut, saying Ukraine could take advantage of the Russian fatigue in the war-ravaged town. The White House's national security spokesperson says he believes attacks on the Nordstream pipelines were acts of sabotage.
We still do believe it was an act of sabotage.
The Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines connecting Russia and Germany under the Baltic Sea were hit by a series of unexplained explosions last September. Moscow calls it an act of international terrorism. The United States strongly denies any involvement in the Nord Stream blasts. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen informs lawmakers that the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation was not considering providing blanket insurance for banking deposits. This comes after the collapse of 2 prominent U.S. banks this month. Yellen said that banks nationwide were worried about the contagion effect from the bank failure. She added that President Joe Biden's administration was focused on stabilizing the banking system. An Australian senator has claimed she was assaulted by police at a rally in Canberra. This has prompted an official review. Independent Senator Lydia Thorpe was brought to the ground during an altercation with officers at an anti-trans event. Thorpe was part of a counter-protest. The Australian Federal Police said it was aware of the matter, while adding that the matter was under investigation. Protests continued in Paris over President Emmanuel Macron's pension reforms, which aim to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. Clashes between police and demonstrators have been on the rise in the past few days, but President Emmanuel Macron is resisting growing discontent on the streets of France. Tornado in the Southern California town of Montebello wreaked havoc on Wednesday night. It left cars with smashed windows and damaged commercial buildings. The storm marks the 12th atmospheric river since December to sweep the U.S. West Coast. Experts say the erratic weather is a result of human-induced climate change. The world's first 3D printed rocket launches successfully marks a step forward for the California company behind the innovative spacecraft, though it fails to reach orbit. Zareen is 1 win away from being a 2-time world champion across 2 different weights. The 26-year-old beat 2016 Olympic medalist Ingrid Valencia 5-0 in the 50-kilogram final. Commonwealth Games gold medalist Neetu Gangas has reached the final of the 48-kilogram flyweight category. European football's governing body, UEFA, is all set to launch an investigation against the current La Liga leaders over the referee payment scandal. Prosecutors allege that Barcelona paid millions of dollars to former vice president of the referees committee, Jose Maria Enriquez Negreira.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.